guys, welcome back again to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're most definitely welcome to the family. Please feel free to join the family by clicking on the subscribe button down below here or here, I really can't remember. Click the subscribe button down below and also turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get my videos every single time I post a video. My name is Damlola. I'm a YouTuber based in Ontario, Canada. This is the first time I'm saying that in an intro. I used to live in Lagos. If you don't know, I used to live in Lagos State, Nigeria, and I recently moved to Canada about a month ago, and this is my first official video where I'm saying that in an intro. So welcome to my channel. On my community feed, I posted something yesterday and I said people should ask me questions, any questions they have, so I can just answer those questions once and for all in a video. I got over 50 questions and I don't think I'll be answering everything because some were like repetitive. So yeah, I'll be answering the ones I can answer today, and if I don't finish, I might make the videos into parts, maybe a part 1 and a part 2 video. I really don't know how it's going to go, but let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to just go to the questions and answer the ones I can. First question I have here is, I would like to know what school you are in and why you chose it. I'm currently in Fanshawe College in London, Ontario, and why I chose it, I don't know, honestly. When I was looking for school, number one thing on my mind was school that was affordable. I know affordable is relative in this case, but I was looking for school that was within the budget I had in my head. So I know there are some schools that are up to like 30,000 Canadian dollars for a year. I didn't have that kind of money, so I just like looked for schools that were in Ontario. I don't know why I was looking for schools in Ontario, but I really had Ontario in mind. And yeah, basically I actually had Toronto in mind because I just felt Toronto was like the happening place, because I'm a Lagos babe and I wanted somewhere not so boring and all those kind of stuff. Honestly, I really don't have a particular answer to that question, that why did I choose it, but I chose it. One of the reasons was because of the costs. It was a bit affordable compared to other unis or other colleges I was seeing. I got this question from Ijoma Nelly. The person said, what is the best to use as an international student and after, and the most affordable prepaid phone plan to use in Canada, Ontario? I plan to move by December. I really don't know this answer because when I just came, honestly, so I really don't have like a good answer to that question. But right now I use Chatter, and the reason why I'm using Chatter is because I asked someone and the person said Chatter is not bad. So that was why I went for Chatter. So I really don't have an answer to that question. The next question is from Antonia Egoyi, and the person says, are you renting an apartment or you're staying at school? Okay, when I came, I had to quarantine for 14 days at an Airbnb, and after that I'm currently staying with a family and I'm not staying at school. This next question is from Delayo A, and person says, hi Dami, hi Delayo. Did the school provide an hostel for you, or you rented a house? Okay, when I came, as I said with the previous question, when I came I had to quarantine for 14 days and I like did this for myself. The school did not do this for me. I paid for an Airbnb from my pocket, and yeah, the school did not provide an hostel. But if you want that, it is an option. I didn't want to stay in a school hostel because it was a bit expensive, and thinking that I was going to like share space and it was that expensive, I wasn't like caught up for that. So the next question is from Victoria 7, and the person said, I don't know, I think there's a train passing. If you guys can hear, just ignore the noise. Victoria said, have you begun classes? Yes, I have. If yes, are they online? How have online classes been so far? How easy has it been integrating into the system, and how do you plan to get a part-time job? Okay, yes, I'm in school right now and classes have begun, and it is fully online for this semester. I prefer to be in a physical classroom, but because of the pandemic, most schools are online. In fact, I think all schools in Canada are actually online right now. I really don't like it, but I have no choice. And the person says, do I plan on getting a part-time job anytime soon? Yes, I do. Livingstone's TV says, any info on schools offering architecture as a course? If you watch my previous video, I said it that research is a major thing when it comes to like moving to any country or going to study in any country. So please just check Google. I feel you will get the best answer from Google. The next question is from Annie Adams, and the person says, what is the age limit for university? I don't think there's an age limit. I don't think there's any age limit for university or for studying anywhere. It depends on what you're coming for. If you're coming for like an undergraduate program, I feel if you are like old, maybe like in your 20s or in your 30s, and you're coming for an undergraduate, I think you just have to like explain why there's like a gap in your educational whatever. You have to explain your statement of purpose why there's so much gap, why you have to wait for that long before going to study, before going to do your undergraduate. But if you're going for like a postgraduate, or you're going for like a master's degree, or you're going for your PhD, I don't think there's any age limits. I really do not think so. So the next question is from Folorunso Femi, and the person says, tell us how you were able to provide a substantial statement of account that covered your tuition and living expenses for your study permit application. But okay, I was co-sponsored by my father. My father was my major sponsor, and I used the statement of account for this, and yeah. Next question is from Matthew Isaac, and the person says, hello Dami. Hello Matthew. I've been watching your videos, thank you so much. I have actually gotten an admission into University of Manitoba and applying to Canadian Embassy soon. Please shed more light on documents to be submitted. And one thing, are you in undergraduate program? No, I am not in an undergraduate program, and I'm currently in a postgraduate program. I had my first degree in Nigeria. And yeah, the first question was I should provide documents to be submitted when applying. Actually, I filmed a video before this, and that was what the video was about. You might see that video before this one, or you see it after this one. I really do not know, but the video is coming up very soon. If I post a video before this one, then the link is going to be up there. You'll see the link somewhere there, or check the description box. I'm going to link it there because I'm a good girl. I'm a nice girl, okay? The next question is from Olajide Oluwatoyin, and the person says, what is the name of the exam you wrote before you got admitted? I did not write any exam before I got admitted. I don't think there's any exam you need to write, especially if you're going for a postgraduate. If you're going for postgraduate, I don't think there's any exam you need to write. I'm really not sure, but I didn't write any exam. The next question is from Felix Benjamin Ifeanyi, and the person says, did you pay your tuition fee from Nigeria, or you transferred money to Canada using GIC? I don't think I know what GIC is, but yes, I paid my tuition fee from Nigeria. My school provided a one thing like that. It's called Flywire. I think it's a payments app, just like InterSwitch, I guess. And I had to transfer money from my account using that app to my school's account. So that was how I paid my tuition. Biola Bello Ojo says, hello Damilima, how did you conquer IELTS? Hope the educational system is flexible during this pandemic. Thank you, Biola. How did I conquer IELTS? I did not need IELTS exam to apply for my study visa, although I already had IELTS that I wrote, and I just like added it to my application. It is not necessary. A lot of people don't do this, but I just added it for adding sake. I think it's now compulsory for you to write IELTS if you want to go through the Nigeria Study Express routes. I think writing IELTS is now like a major thing. The next question is from Omiwale Mahmood, and he says, I want to know if I can pay a semester before going to Canada. Then when I get there, is it possible to work and pay the rest of the school fees myself? You can pay part of your school fees from Nigeria before you go to Canada, but when you get to Canada, you still have to pay the second one, if you get what I'm saying. Asking if it's possible for you to work to pay your other tuition. Let me make it clear. You can only, as a student, you can only work for 20 hours in a week, and the minimum wage in Ontario is $14.25. So just do the maths. You're working for 20 hours and you're earning $14.25. If you work for 4 months, maybe you're going to pay your school fees. Maybe your next tuition is going to be due in 4 months after you get to Canada. I don't think you'll be able to save as much as your school fees that you need to pay, because you're going to be paying house rent, you're going to be paying like your daily expenses, all those kind of stuff. You're going to take part of your money. So there's no assurance that you're going to get a job immediately you land Canada. I still have a lot of questions. The next question is from Roland Onka, and it says, please can you talk more about proof of fund? I'm going to do a separate video talking about how I went about my proof of fund, so expect this video from Roland and anybody that is interested. The next question is from Bukumi Opadotun, and she says, or he says rather, if I get admitted to a Canadian school, do I need a guardian over there because my parents stay in Nigeria? If so, does the guardian have to bear my surname? Can I get a job that pays the bills so I don't have to rely on my parents all the time? Okay, Bukumi, yes, you can get a job when you get here, and that job can like help you foot your bill, your house rent, all this kind of stuff. Yes, you can, but there's no assurance that you're going to get a job immediately you land. This might take you a few weeks, or sometimes maybe more than a month before you get your first job. So just bear in mind that you're still going to come with a bit of money that will like help you cover your expenses. And having a guardian over here, no, you do not need to have a guardian over here, especially if you're over 18 years or if you're over 16 years. If you're over 16 years, you do not need a guardian over here. You can just come by yourself and do what you gotta do. The next question is from Temitayo Fraser, and the person says, can I work to pay my fees? Honestly, no. Honest opinion, you can, but the chances are very slim. The next question is from Tali Adoma, and the person says, I want to travel to Canada for studies. Please, what are the steps to be taken? The steps to be taken to study in Canada: get an admission. After getting an admission, apply for your visa, get your visa, and travel into Canada. Basically. Jasper says, overall cost of schooling in Canada. Jasper, there's no overall cost of schooling in Canada because all schools have different school fees. Tuition fee differs from school to school, so there's no overall costs. Just get the school you want, go to their web page and check the fees in their web page and know how much you're going to be paying for the course you intend on studying. The next question, I'm ready. Okay, I think we're almost done. The next question is from Oni Joy. This person says, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but the first one is pertaining to the money. My mom is my sponsor, and the school I'm applying to is 3.3 million. So if I have like 6 million in my mom's account, will it work? And also, how about accommodation and how to apply for visa? Okay, Joy, what you need for proof of fund for your visa application is your school fees for a year. If your program is for 1 year, let's say your program is for 3 million naira, and for your program is for 3 million naira for 1 year, that you need that 3 million naira and an added 10,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year living expenses. So you need to show that 3 million naira and also an additional 10,000 Canadian dollars. I think 10,000 Canadian dollars is about 2.8 million naira or thereabouts. Yeah. So you need, that means you need 3 million plus 2.0. Let's just say 3 million plus another 3 million. That's 6 million naira. That is what you're going to need to show as proof of fund when you're applying for your visa. Or if you've paid for your school fees already, you just need to show your school fees receipt and that 10,000 Canadian dollars for 1 year living expenses. Yeah, basically that is what you need to show. So I don't think there's any other thing. And you said for accommodation, there are several ways for you to be accommodated in Canada. You can talk to your school. Your school can accommodate you for a fee. You can add accommodation to your school fees if that's what you want. And also, I think there are school hostels where you just pay for. There are shared apartments in Canada. There's you can get an accommodation when you come to Canada, basically. Next question is from Steven Asma, and it says, what is the estimated cost? What is the estimated cost and what did it cost you personally, because all cases will be different? Also, which school are you attending and which course of study? Okay, I'm attending Fanshawe College. I already said it before. I'm attending Fanshawe College and I'm studying international business management. Also, your other question, which is what is the estimated cost to study in Canada? I've answered this question. There's no estimated cost. There's no cost that is like, there's no particular cost. Everybody's cost is going to be different. And yeah, like just know that you need your tuition fee and an additional 10,000 Canadian dollars that you're going to show for your living expenses for 1 year. So that's what you need. Your tuition fee and 10,000 Canadian dollars for living expenses for 1 year. That is all you need to study. So the next question is from Sandra Akuako, and she says, did you get to pay for the 14 days quarantine or it was catered for by the government? I had to pay for the 14 days. The government doesn't cater for the 14 days quarantine. You have to like look for your accommodation yourself. If you're going to be staying with a family, you have to let them know you'll be staying with a family. If you'll be getting an accommodation, you have to let them know you'll be getting an accommodation. So they don't cater for you. You cater for yourself. They're not going to pay for you. Next and final question I'm going to be taking, because this video is already too long, is from Ajayi Lydia, and the person says, how did you demonstrate home ties? Okay, this is a very, very important question. Demonstrating home ties, you can use a lot of things to demonstrate home ties. You can use your family back home. You can use maybe some lands that you have, maybe some properties you have in Nigeria or wherever you're from. You can use whatever. There's so many things to use. But personally, I used my family, and I also like, in my statement of purpose, I also like wrote it there, some things I would love to do when I return back to my country. Like, that's why I said statement of purpose is so important. You need it to like say everything you need to tell the visa officer. You need to like tell them everything in your statement of purpose. I made use of my statement of purpose to explain what I'll be doing when I come back to Nigeria, so they don't think I just want to come here and just live here. Though we know that that's what a lot of people want, but you don't let it seem that way, you get. So I'm going to be reading my statement of purpose to you guys. Don't worry, if I have time after this video, if I'm still strong enough, because I'm shooting this video right now in the night, like it's almost 12 o'clock. Know that the video is going to drop very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you watch this video to this point and you've not subscribed, I'm judging you. I am judging you. So subscribe now. Subscribe now. I'm waiting. Thank you, subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you so much for the love on my previous videos. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I got you guys. On if you want to come to Canada, I got you. I got you. If you want to come as a student in Canada, I got you. I learned some things so that you people won't have to like stress. So you people won't have to like bother. So that is why I am here for you. I'm talking too much. I'll see you guys in my next video, okay? Bye guys.